Hello, it's me, ya boy, the guy who doesn't know how to do YouTube intros, I guess. I'm not a YouTuber, I don't know, I'm just doing this for shits and giggles right now. Hi, I am doing a Prehistoric Kingdom build, if you couldn't tell by the title. I had just finished and uploaded my last build, which is Eastern Cape Paleo Park, a South African dinosaur park, sort of modernist, I guess, style thing. I'll put that in the description. And I wanted to work on another big project. And I had an idea for a while to do this sort of modern, modern, but 80s, I think. Yeah, 80s SeaWorld style park. Almost grandiose, almost big, but it's still 80s and not, a big Disney park or anything. So that's this. I decided that would be my next project, and for fun, or perhaps for posterity, I would record it and see what's going on there. So this is a little, not just an introductory ramble, emphasis on ramble, because I didn't script this out, I'm just talking, but I wanted to give a little, what's the word I'm looking for here, I suppose, warning, I suppose, a disclosure, that I promise it's gonna look better than this. My building in any game, particularly Prehistoric Kingdom, is very much a trust the process thing, and if I tried to sit down and make myself build something down to the detailing immediately, I would burn myself out ASAP, which is why even in the recording you're going to see me jumping around between like 3 different areas. There was a whole section where I made a lake on the side, and I just cut that out of the video because it wasn't interesting to watch. It didn't look good. The lake's still in the map. I'm going to make it work better, but I'm not going to record that because that's not fun. But I digress. It is a trust the process thing. And I think Eastern Cape came out pretty good. I'm decently confident in my building abilities. I'm not as nuts as some of the guys in the Discord, but I think I can make things look good. It's just, sometimes it's a little rough to start. I sketch and then fill in the details later, I suppose, is a good analogy. But you're going to see that soon. The entrance proper, the actual entrance building, I think, came out pretty well. It's going to be a while till you see that, but, I'm not going to be rambling the whole time, I promise. I'll let you alone the soothing sounds of Byron McKay's Prehistoric Kingdom soundtrack. I just wanted to hop in and tell you guys what to expect, and please enjoy. And, well, hello. um, it seems we're in the live portion. You're going to have to excuse the sudden change in voice quality. I'm sure you heard the intro, but I am losing my voice because I went to a Bucks game and we got our ass beat. But I digress. I just wanted to go over a few things that I adjusted since, well, the speed build portion, I suppose. I did some things off camera because the video was already getting long enough, and I just didn't personally think they'd be that interesting to watch, and I wanted to go over what I think the plan is for the future of this park. First off, I had to pause. You can see these guys are just walking into the road like maniacs. What an unfortunate circumstance, but the park's that way, and they're going over there. But okay, AI is coming in the next update, guest planning, I suppose, so good for them. But I digress. You can see first I changed this little lake thing. I didn't like river thing, lake thing. What am I talking about? I didn't like the very artificial one that was in the previous iteration with the big concrete walls. This one, obviously, it's a little artificial. You know, this probably isn't a natural river in the universe of the park, but I just think it looks nice here. It looks better. And there's a little sewer grate there. I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to do that, but I think it looks nice. And a lot of this stuff is mechanical. Like, these are not all one building anymore, but, you know, did some nice path work, I think. A little coloration, variation in color there. Coloration. What am I talking about? It's really not a lot of difference. If you go into the Velociraptor encounter, you can see the slightly domed roof on the entrance. The walls here, I don't really know what to do with the walls here, frankly. I think they're fine blank. But you walk in through here, and we have raptors. There's lights there now. But I did put rocks on the walls. They're flat, or at least very close to flat. I think it turned out as a pretty nice Velociraptor exhibit. There's less Velociraptors than I expected. Well, less Velociraptors than I expected. I did clone 2 of them, and I know I cloned 2 of them. But they seem to fill the enclosure less than I expected, so maybe I'll throw in another 1 or 2. It does seem like a pretty big enclosure, but also, realistically speaking, these are 2... Whoa! Hello? Alright, maybe we do some real-time editing, I suppose. What? Now, where is it under? Is this it? This is it. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, buddy. Okay. I didn't bother checking this earlier, but it looks like I wasn't that far off. That was just... You know, I didn't mention it in the intro, but you can very much see me struggling with a few glitches in the speed build. And that seems to be another one. The save might be cursed. I don't know why. I didn't have that many issues with East Cape, my last project. Huh. Alright. Welcome back, update 8, I guess, with the Velociraptors phasing through walls. Perfect. But as this beautiful sun in-game starts to set, let's talk about the future of this park. As I mentioned in the intro, I am very much a trust the process kind of guy. But that doesn't mean I don't at least plan things out somewhat. So here, let's start at the front and then go from there. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to be completely honest. I've got no idea. This little grass patch. I was thinking maybe like an art piece statue of a sauropod or something, but I don't know for sure. That, I'm going to wing that. I don't want to just put trees there. I feel like that wouldn't look that great. Maybe, you know, a wall of trees on each end, but center's got to have something. And I already have these hedges, so I don't really want to overdo the dino-shaped hedge things. Topiaries. That is the word I'm looking for. Topiaries. So yeah, maybe like an art piece statue. Then I would love to do just a sign, like a big billboard, like you see outside of a McDonald's or something, or an actual theme park. It says Dino-Land. Or use this logo here. And get through here. This is obviously supposed to be the quote-unquote main street. I don't have anything off to the side here yet. I'll figure that out. I don't know if I want to do big buildings, because this is supposed to be like SeaWorld in the 80s. Not exactly a, you know, it's not Disney. They're not doing massive 3-story buildings on the main street or something. I do want to do stuff on the side here. I'm thinking off to this side where the garden currently is. Over here we'll have a, I say garden, it's a planter. A gift shop, because I think every park should have a gift shop near the entrance slash exit, because that's what theme parks do. They have a gift shop by the entrance slash exit, so you buy things on your way out, because they like making money. Over here, that's not going to be their final position. I just put that there for now. I'm going to do a little backstage area here where this is in its final position, the loading bay. A little backstage area here. Maybe the staff center will go near the loading bay and make a little backstage staff room area. I don't know. But I would like to put a path up here so that they can connect and don't have to just walk up hills with wheelbarrows. I'm sure they... Who are you? What's your name? Raymond Roberts. I'm sure Raymond Roberts would appreciate an actual paved path to push his little meat wheelbarrow around, you know? But yeah, I'm going to wing that, really. I know the rough areas where I want that, and then obviously I'm going to have little storage centers around so that you don't have to go all the way back to the loading bay to go feed the Velociraptors. Really, realistically speaking, I should have put a storage bay in here, but I digress. Oh, didn't notice that either. I'll take care of that in a bit. The current plan as well is to have a sort of stretch over here, and then have a sort of a waterside section. Some restaurants, smaller gift shops, I don't know if I want to do like a mock observation tower, because I feel like that would be ripping off SeaWorld in the 80s a little too much, you know? But waterside area would be nice, little tiki bar, tiki restaurant. And then back here is probably going to be the other animal exhibits. This is probably not going to be a very large park, because, again, SeaWorld in the 80s, yeah, they had orcas, but it's not like they had orcas in gigantic sauropod paddocks that take up a quarter of the map. Now, the largest thing in this park is probably going to be maybe the Nasutoceratops, which I have currently unlocked because it was one of my starting animals. Maybe Nasutoceratops. It's going to be smaller animals, and it's not going to be a lot of them. I would like to use both of the aviaries, or mini exhibits. I know those are slated to get an update soon, but I think that would be nice to include either way. I keep saying I'm sorry. It's a filler word. You know how those are. Well, I was also thinking of making a sort of, after I'm done with this, a modern iteration that'll be bigger, better. They have more money. They're doing big, bombastic stuff, like SeaWorld did evolve into. Again, there I go. I apologize. I hate when people say every sentence, and I hate when I do that. But if I talk at length with no script like I'm doing now, I say a lot. But again, I digress. In the future, this whole park might get upgraded to be, oh, look, it's the 2020 version of Dino-Land, Savannah, Georgia. But I'm not building the park currently with a potential future update in mind. Right now, I'm doing, what would a small little park like this, not small, but medium size, I suppose, look like in the 80s? I think the answer to that is more or less just an expansion of what I'm doing here, and then plus a tiki bar on the side. Yeah, that's the plan for the future. Again, it's very much a trust the process thing. I think what did happen so far, what I have built, looks decent, especially from this angle with this lighting. Look at that. That's pretty swell, right? That's neat. That's not bad. Come on, guys. You gotta give me something there, even if they're all wandering in the street, nowhere near the animals. Maybe I shouldn't have built the road this large. Can they not go up there? Huh. Well, maybe that's something I'll do off camera, is adjust the staircase, because obviously they need it. Oh well. Well, thank you for watching so far. It's a much longer video than I expected. I do apologize. Entrances are a pain for me, so I just ended up going back and forth between a million different things, and this video ended up being really long, so I do apologize. If I do a next one, let's be honest, it's me. I don't know if it's going to happen. It should hopefully be shorter than this. I don't know. It's probably going to be the Riverside, or at least connecting something and starting the Riverside, and then maybe a Leelinosaura exhibit, because I haven't used the Leelinosaura in game. It's been game for like 6 months, and it's a temperate animal. This is the temperate map. That sounds pretty good to me. But I digress. Again, as always, I digress. Thank you for sticking around so far, and bid you adieu. Hasta luego, my friends.